Hi, hello, welcome to Kate's Space. Welcome to my channel. I am here to just do a really quick flip through of my December daily journal, which I did finish. Now, yeah, it got so fat. I didn't make the spine big enough. You know, note to self, next time, even though you're only putting a handful of pages in, you still need that space if you are going to journal the way I do, which is using lots of photos and texture and layers. But I'll just do a quick flip through for anyone who might be interested, and also just to finish off that series that I did. I just thought it would be a good video to finish on. So the cover is as you see it, and there was a video on that, and it's just a little book that I adapted. Whoops, it's got something stuck to it. It's travelled a long way, this little journal. I actually finished it up north in between my father passing away and his funeral. I did sort of the last few pages, and that was actually a very good distraction for me. Anyway, open it up, and we've got the little end papers that I've put in here and the front page. Yeah, the first of December, putting up the tree, which is generally every year something I do on the 1st of December, and record it, and then a little bit of a talk, a little bit of typing here. Welcome to my December daily, and then a little gathering of supplies to use in my December daily, and then a lunch that I went to with David on the 3rd day. A little cute dangle there. This gorgeous piece of lace, which I've got more of, but these were the scrappy bits hanging off, and they're just beautiful. The lace is gorgeous, and I just don't know when I'll bring myself to use it. Then this little page here is like a double page spread using all the lovely pinks, and a picture of Ella, my granddaughter. And this is a picture of Ella and her mum, my daughter, and my youngest daughter. And obviously they went out for lunch after the long lockdown that Auckland had during the Delta outbreak of the coronavirus. And then I've done a little sort of spread, double page spread for that. Ooh. And here I've done a little flip out for day 6. We bought a new printer, but it's a pretty ugly photo, but I still wanted to record it, so I covered it over. Here I am walking Jet. Now this photo is particularly bad. I used my little Instax and it didn't really come out very well. I could reprint it, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Day 7. A photo of the Putakawa that we have in our garden, and that blooms every Christmas. It's called New Zealand's Christmas tree. It's a beautiful tree, and it eco dyes very beautifully. And unfortunately I didn't get as much eco dyeing as I wanted to, so that's a priority for next summer. Another little flip out page here, just a picture of the beach, our backyard, and I obviously thought that maybe I was going to write something and pop it in there, but I haven't. And here's another page with an envelope on it, and in here is a picture of my daughter pregnant. So that's tucked in there in case she doesn't really want that. I mean, no, who's ever going to see this except for all you guys? But anyway, so she's tucked in there, and this is just a little spread. This one folds out, and this is just a picture of some happy mail I got from lovely Lily down south in the South Island, and a letter that she sent with it. And I used that in my journal because it was so lovely to receive. I left that page as it was because I was already aware of how fat the journal was getting. And there we go, there's some eco printing that I did use or do, and using the Putakawa flowers. And yeah, I have to decide what I'm going to do with those. Some avocado dyeing that I also did probably around the same time. And then a Christmas journal that I was working on that I never actually finished. And that's all ready to go for this Christmas. Day 15, I bought some lovely vintage telegrams, and they arrived. And then finally got to go berry picking. We had some real wet weather, which I think really affected the berries, but we have a berry farm not too far away, and every summer or around Christmas, I go berry picking. Yep, 3 days of rain. So the berries haven't been that great this year. Normally I pick a whole bunch and I go several times, but this year I only went once. This day obviously not much happened, but I took a picture of this lovely flax plant that's right outside our back door. And looks so lovely as the sun goes down and it sort of glows, and I wanted to take a picture and just make a note of that. This is a picture of an old wooden filing cabinet that we had purchased during lockdown, but we hadn't been able to go and collect it. I've just got a little tag in there that I don't know what I was going to do with that. Anyway, there it is. And yeah, this beautiful wooden filing cabinet, which now we look at it, we wonder exactly whether as a storage solution it's going to be that good or useful for my new studio, but I really don't want to sell it. And this is something from the restaurant that we went to while we were in Auckland collecting that piece of furniture. This is just the double page sort of in the middle of the signature, which I really love, this beautiful music paper. And this is day 19, and it's Ella visiting Father Christmas, which she does every year. And Brittany has a picture of every year her visiting, and she's got a special little dress with Christmas kittens on it. It's very cute, so it's in my book. Here is the day I made the jam out of the raspberries that I picked. And this is us on our way up to Hahei in the Coromandel on our Christmas break. We went early and then the rest of the family joined us at a later date. This is a picture of us after we'd walked over to Cathedral Cove, which is a beautiful walk over to another bay from Hahei, and so many memories there from my childhood, which is the place where Mum and Dad used to take us when we were small, used to take us camping. Feels like we went there a lot, but I don't know how many years. It's, you know, one of those things as a child you have these memories, but yeah, I feel like it was 2 or 3 years, but maybe it wasn't that many times. And then on the 23rd, people started arriving, so my daughter and her partner and Ella arrived, and my other daughter with her partner arrived as well, so that was pretty exciting. First Christmas with my family, with my children for 6 years due to various things. And this is us on the beach, or me on the beach on the 24th. We had beautiful weather. We weren't expecting it to be so good, but it actually was really beautiful. So we had lots of time swimming and sitting on the beach, and it was absolutely bliss. Here's a bit of a funny picture of David in some Father Christmas pajamas, and just some documentation about a little tradition that we have every Christmas Eve that I started when the children were young. They get to open one present and it's always pajamas, so everyone had a pair of pajamas. And then Christmas Day, the plates, and you know, trying to make it look nice even though you're sort of in somewhat, you know, renting a house, so you don't have a whole lot of flash stuff, and but still we had a lovely dinner. Ella getting her new bike, and then a mad sort of family photo of us all. And then so this is all Christmas Day. Young Lily on the beach, love that photo. And then this photo of Ella with her new snorkel and mask on. She thinks it's the best photo ever as well. Bit of a laugh. And then just photos of the kids, so Briley and Albie and their dog, Brittany and Kenton and Ella. And their third daughter who couldn't come because she lives in the Gold Coast, so her and Nick sent me a picture of them on Christmas Day with her little pregnant tummy. And this is my youngest daughter with her boyfriend, Lily and Stefan. And there's a picture of the girls, my daughters, -1. And there's a picture of me with the kids. These are lovely Ruby and Pearl digitals, and this is a 49er Market sort of die cut. I had a lovely Christmas. I was very, very, very blessed to have all my kids with me, and it was really magical. And there's David and I on Boxing Day. So in between the 26th and the 29th, sort of everybody left around the 27th, 28th. So we were sort of on our own, just chilling out, and we just had, we were reading and just enjoying some quiet time. I've left this page because I think I might want to write something. This is the last picture I have of my father. And then this is the 31st, where we went out and celebrated New Year's Eve. Yeah, so that's my December daily. Quite a strain on the spine. Not quite sure how to store it. But yeah, really glad I did it. It's a really great record of this Christmas and this December that we've just had, or last year. And I've learned a lot doing it. And if I do one this year, obviously I'll make something with much wider spine, although I think it's still going to end up being a big fat journal just because of photos and the things that I've used. But now I've done this, I can pack away all my Christmas things and put them away for another good few months. Thanks so much for watching and for all your support, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.